What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am bringing you a video for May 3rd, 2024. I still want to say April. It just feels weird that it's May. But we are bringing you a video for NBA Friday. This is for the playoffs. I'm recording this a little bit early. I'm going to be on a plane tomorrow, so trying to get everything done before I am going to the airport. Just busy day. Going to be in Chicago for the weekend, back home. So anyway, I am locking this in on Sleeper. Of course, guys, if you're not on Sleeper, use my code IOPICKS. They will match you up to $500 in the deposit match. That is 5 times what any other DFS app is getting. And then we're also going to be tagging on this Luka 0.5 points free line from Sleeper. That is for new users. So get signed up on there, get your deposit match, and then lock in the free play as well. We are tagging on. I'm not going to bore you guys or waste any time. I'm trying to finish this so I can get the other short form videos done for tomorrow. So let's get straight into it. First play, we got Paolo over 19.5 points. So this is an alt line. It's a 20 plus line. His normal line, I believe, is like 24. Yeah, 24.5. So slight little discount. And what I really like about it is like this last 12, 15 ish. So if we look in here, he's clearing this line very consistently, and he just sold on that 9-point game in game 3 or game 4, where he just had an abysmal night. So that's not normally what he does. I mean, he came back and put up 39. So that's kind of what we can expect out of Paolo. He's one of the best scorers on their team, if not the best scorer. And so he's going to be like probably the preliminary portion of their offense, like he was last night or the night before, whenever that was, 2 nights ago. So I'm very comfortable with the 20 line alone, but just his ceiling is nice over the last 30. I mean, he's a 70%er over his last 15, 80%, which is still pretty good, but 9 of his last 10. I think the only game that he sold against, so just a couple. Yeah, this is a series itself. So for the most part, he's clearing this 75% of the time, 9 out of his last 12. Even though these were, exclude these. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of his last 10. Yeah, so 70%er against Cleveland. But it's playoffs minute wise. He's going to be there, of course. What did he get last game? Probably high 30s, low 40s. High 30s, 37. So minutes, he's going to get it. Production wise, he's going to produce. As long as we don't have a weird game like that, then this should be fine. So it's an elimination game as well. So they're going to be playing hard. I think that Paolo is going to be the main portion of their offense like he usually is. So 19.5 should be pretty light. That's what we're doing for the first one. Second one, we got Franz under 11.5 rebounds and assists. So this line moved up because of these 2 games. If we put the actual lineup, you can see that he was hovering around like 7.5, 8.5 for the most part. It has creeped up to the 9.5 range, but it hasn't been this high since like February. So we're chilling at an 11.5 point line right now, and he's only a 4 for 30 on the line. So I understand that he just cleared it, but I really think that regression is a huge thing. It's not like his minutes are crazy different. I mean, you can see he's getting just around 30, a couple weird ones where he's below that, as if he got in foul trouble or blowouts, whatever it is. I'm not really worried about that. So even with his normal time, this line is just too high. It should be, I mean, if it was like a 9.5, then that kind of changes it a little bit. I mean, obviously he's going to clear these 2 if it's 9.5, but I feel like that's more of kind of where the true line is. If you average it out, it's going to be like in this area. So I think that 9.5 is pretty accurate. So I wouldn't even touch it. But since it's moved up, I think this is a good play to take an under on, just because he probably I didn't even check if it was just rebounds or assists. I'm assuming rebounds with these 2. Yeah, so 13 rebounds. He didn't even have an assist in that one. So as long as he doesn't just go absolutely insane on the boards, this should be pretty light. Assist-wise, we don't have to worry about him too much. Yeah. So, I mean, he's even up on the assist line because of that previous performance where he put up 8. So it should be around like 3.5. It's at 4.5 right now. So I just think he's just overpriced based on the previous performance, which are pretty much outliers for the most part for him. I think that this is a good one to attack on an under. So that is what we are doing for the second one. And then third, we have the alt line Kyrie 4+ rebounds. So we're looking at the 3.5 line. I really just like the stats against the Clippers on this. I mean, he does get good amount of threes, which is concerning. but both against the Clippers and just in playoff basketball in the series. So he's what is it, 8 for 8? Yeah, 8 for 8 against the Clippers in general on this line, and then in every game of the series, he's cleared it. He's averaging 5.6 over the series. So I just think that we can expect at least 4 out of Kyrie. He gets 4 a decent amount. So I'm not really a big fan of the 4.5 line on him, actually, because it's just kind of sketchy to take. It's really a pick 'em. But if we're moving it to the 3.5, I think that we have a good shot. And with his history against the Clippers, I think this should be good. They win, they advance, so he's going to be playing hard. Same with Luka, but really like this one for Kyrie, finishing out the lay with an alt. So guys, that is what I have. Nice quick little video for you. I'm proud of myself for getting through it that quick. Actually, it gives me more time to do my other stuff. So we got Paolo 20 plus points. Franz under 11.5 rebounds and assists, and Kyrie over 4 plus rebounds. So easy one for us. It's about like a 3x multiplier, relatively conservative outside of the Franz. I'm lucky that they have a 1.75 for this, just because I just think it's very, very overpriced. So hopefully we see some regression from him, but that is what we're doing. And then obviously tying on the Luka over 0.5 points. That is for the new depositors. Again, guys, use my code IOPICKS. The link is down in the description, and make sure you put the code in. I don't even know how many times over the past week I've had like 3, I think, people not use the code. So not only are you not getting the deposit match, but it's a waste of money to an extent. It's like you're losing out on free money if you're not using it. But if you, you get on the app and you don't use a code when you're doing a first time deposit, you're losing money. So you're losing money regardless. But don't be that guy and not put the code in. That's just not ideal, because they only let you do it once. They only let you get a first time deposit match one time. After you put it in, you're done. So make sure you have something in there. That's just, don't lose money. Come on now. But that is what we have for today's video, guys. Appreciate you. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, comment. Let me know if you guys are tailing. We'll see how this play ends out. Our last play for our video plays out. It looks like Embiid's going to cash pretty easily. They're at halftime right now, and Brunson has 5, so we need 7 more from him. He was pretty quiet in the second quarter. He had 4 in the first, so he only had 1 in the second. Let's hope he picks it back up, gets some assists. He's gotten some boards, so we're looking pretty good on that one. We'll see how the second half goes, but that is what we have for today's video, guys. I appreciate you. I will see you in the next one. I'm not sure about the YouTube videos, actually. I gotta figure out if my parents have a webcam. Actually, now that I think about it, I should be able to, but we'll see. Kind of rolling with the punches on this. I'll definitely be there for the short form content, because I don't need my desktop set up for this, but this is at my desktop, so just going to kind of wing it while I'm back home. So that's the plan. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.